Okay, hey there. I just wanted to introduce myself. It's Jason again with Have to Catch 'em Fishing. Just wanted to go over something. We're in the middle of winter. We're all looking at some new toys and new things for us to do as soon as the bite is back on in spring. And I, like many people, am a shore fisherman, so I need ways to carry a lot more things comfortably to the locations that I go to, as I don't have a boat like many don't. So I had a soft tackle box that I could put over my shoulder, but it would fall and it would be kind of cumbersome. So I broke down and bought this new Sea Night 25-liter fishing backpack. And I've got to say, I'm very excited to stuff it full of all of my lures and equipment. I did accidentally buy the 7.5-liter one, which is much smaller and does not fit many things, including the trays that came with it. So I sent it back and I got this one. This one's much better. As you can see, it has a nice pouch up front, pouches here, there's one here. There are two identical pouches on each side, here and here. And then you have some tool holders and some more pouches and other things in the back. What's neat about these two tool holders here is they can come in handy. For example, we have snakeheads here. You know, sometimes you catch some chain pickerel or muskie, and you don't want to stick your hand way down in there because it's dangerous. So, you know, you grab yourself one of these tools or something else that you might have. It's a good spot for it, so you can quickly get to it if you need to. And then, of course, there's an identical loop over here for other options. I thought about my clip. I'm going to grab a carabiner probably and put this on here and add something to it. There's a nice pouch in the front here for odds and ends. As you can see, I put, just for show purposes, I put a package of these Trucen blue crayfish or crawdads, or whatever you call them from the region that you are in. I'm in Maryland, and in Pennsylvania they call them something different. Obviously Louisiana, they call them something different. So as you can see, some of these nice soft plastics will fit in that pouch pretty easily. And then we have this pouch here. This is good for some smaller tools that you may have. I have a pair of scissors and an actual set of like surgical clamp that I'll use here. You can put some more soft plastics probably in this location. These pouches are identical on both sides, but you can see this has a nice partition in here. It's not removable, but it is what it is. And a nice pouch here for other odds and ends. I'm assuming you could probably leave this open if you put some water in it or something of that nature. This isn't that big to put a water bottle, but I'm sure you could rag something else that you might need quickly. And then, of course, it has some more room here. I have a Fish Fun scale that I use, and this would fit perfectly in there. The back has your straps here. It does have a chest strap, which is nice, and you can expand it. I'm kind of a big fella, and I need all the room that I can get. It looks like it has plenty of room for that. And there's some padding here, which is comfortable and nice. And then it looks like it protects you a little bit. Right, your spine will go down here, and this will push in on your muscles so that it's a little bit more comfortable than just slamming into your back and your spine. Nice, strong, sturdy handle to pick up and move as you need to. Oh, and then on the bottom, which I think is neat, is some, I don't know, foot claws, rubber foot claws, whatever you want to call them, so that you're sitting it down. It's not necessarily going to be in the mud too easily or on the wet ground as easy. And I think this is a little bit more of a water resistant bottom, which is excellent since we're always fishing and there's dew on the grass and so on and so forth. So another great feature of this is this big pouch here. This does come with the option to buy the trays or not. I opted to go ahead and do that because you can never have too many trays, in my opinion. So these are the trays that fit. This is one that came with it. I'm going to slide these to the side, and this has, excuse me, I'm going to turn that off for you. Here's a look at the trays. Now, if you have wide lures and long ones, they might not fit too easily on there. I've got good news. this also fits some of your old trays. And as you can see, I have some big, long swim baits in here. And I have some other options. You're fishing for much larger bass, much larger fish like muskie or something. You're going to have some bigger baits. So you can fit this as well in here. You might even have some room for a bigger one. So you can mix and match. What's nice is you could then create even more setups, if you will. Say, I know today I'm doing some swim bait and I'm doing some drop shots, and then you're going to have a box for each, or a couple boxes that mix and match. So you could have maybe half a box for each idea, and you can have, that means 8 different setups for that day's fishing. Yes, it takes a little organization, but that's amazing, and you're carrying it all with you in one awesome backpack. So the other thing that's neat, obviously you have this here as a tray holder, so it doesn't go anywhere. But I'm going to show you that this bottom actually will move. And if I go through the top here, you can see that it's there, and you can continue to pile things in this compartment, like clothes, food, safety equipment. Don't forget things like sunblock and bug spray, which might actually go good in some of like these compartments and everything. And then if you don't need that space, you can move the Velcro and you can have a lot more space down here. I actually stacked those 4 boxes that came with it and that other box of mine up, and I could still fit it in there. So I could get 5 boxes in if I really wanted to this way, and still have room to put clothes or other options in there. So that's kind of neat. So there you go. This is the Sea Knight 25 liter fishing tackle box, or fishing backpack. And I don't know about you, but this kind of stuff makes me really excited for spring and getting that first bite. So please like and follow if you can, anywhere that you see on the screen, and see you out there. Have a safe trip and happy fishing.